Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel Randomness with Lubna and Bano. Today we have guest with us. I wouldn't say special guest, a guest with us, but she is very special to me. Guest to you, a special one to me, my daughter Archana, and she's going to introduce herself.
Hello, everyone. My name's Archana, and I'm her daughter, as she mentioned. I am a physical therapist by background, married, happily, with a son who's 13 years old. And what better way to interact with each other than in front of you and just to share our experiences to see how she and I view us being raised by our parents and just share our thoughts and views on it.
हाँ, हम अपने पेरेंट्स के साथ हमारे रिश्ता कैसा था, हमने क्या क्या सीखा, आगे कौन सी चीज़ हमने उनको आगे उन पर लागू किया, whatever the restrictions or the freedom that we gave, and how did she pass on to her son. We are going to talk about that. Now, Archana, a very frank opinion about me, that what you didn't like in my, I wouldn't talk about liking, you didn't like in my raising you up. मतलब क्या मैंने ऐसे आप पर बंदिश या restrictions लगाई या कोई ऐसी चीज़ बताई जो आपको बिल्कुल अच्छा नहीं लगा उस समय और जो आप बोल नहीं पाए मुझे?
The most vivid thing जो है सबसे ज़्यादा याद है वो है म्यूज़िक. क्योंकि मुझे म्यूज़िक का बहुत शौक था और है, और तब काफ़ी इंग्लिश गाने आते थे, कैसेट्स आती थी, 80s की बात है. एंड तब आप भाई को बुक्स लेके देते थे. I don't know how many of you all know Venga Boys. If you all know Venga Boys, please comment. And if you were listening to Venga Boys and Backstreet Boys, तो तब Venga Boys and Backstreet Boys की कैसेट्स आती थी और मुझे चाहिए थी वो कैसेट्स जो आई थिंक 100 रुपए की 50 रुपए की ऐसी आती थी.
इतना नहीं था.
हाँ. और भाई को अगर कोई किताब चाहिए होती थी जैसे शेक्सपियर, चार्ल्स डिकन्स, वो होती थी 500-600 रुपए की, तो वो आप उसको फट से लेके दे देते थे. क्यों? क्योंकि वो किताब है. लेकिन वेंगा बॉयज का आपने कवर देखा और कहा ये कैसी कैसेट है, ये कैसा गाना है. तो मुझे बस वो लगा कि उस पॉइंट पे कि आपने खुद ही जजमेंट बना लिया कि किताब ज़्यादा ज़रूरी है और मेरे लिए म्यूजिक एज अ रिक्रिएशन ज़रूरी नहीं है.
या नाउ आई एग्री ऑन दैट बिकॉज उस समय में भी एज अ पेरेंट मुझे लगा कि अच्छी अच्छी चीज़ें बच्चों को expose करना. We have to expose good things to children and certain things which may harm them during their growing age. And actually it was my wrong notion. Now I agree on that. But at that point of time, I was more cautious about what my daughter was exposed to. And I never realized till now, till date, that she had it against
वो मुझे याद है, सब कुछ भूल जाऊं वो चीज़ नहीं भूली मैं. और इसीलिए मैं अपने बेटे को what I make sure is कि वो हर लैंग्वेज का, हर जॉनर का गाना उसको सुनने की कैपेसिटी होनी चाहिए. ही शुड हैव अ गुड ईयर फॉर म्यूजिक. आई गॉट इट फ्रॉम यू गाइज. सो हमारे घर पे स्टार्टिंग से ही म्यूजिक वॉज अ बिग पार्ट ऑफ आवर लाइव्स. डिवोशनल म्यूजिक हो, पूजा पाठ के टाइम म्यूजिक हो, इवन रिक्रिएशनल जैसे सन टीवी चलता था, तमिल गाने चलते थे, हिंदी गाने चलते थे, टॉप 10. सो दैट वॉज अ बिग पार्ट. सो आई वुड से दैट वॉज प्रॉब्ली द बिगेस्ट मेमोरी दैट आई हैव. But what did you learn? The most important thing that your mother, our party, taught you consciously?
She taught me consciously how to not to gossip. Which I was very particular that my daughter learned that I would just look at her when we all there, like those days were different. It's totally different from how it is now. हम जब रिश्तेदार आते थे बड़े छोटे सारे बैठ के बातें करते थे, मैं, मेरी सास, ननन, देवरानी, all these people, we would sit together and our children would sit. And हम अगर कोई like mother in law या like देवरानी या नानन किसी रिश्तेदार के बारे में गॉसिप करना शुरू करें तो मैं अपनी बेटी के और बेटी को तो कान ऐसे करके ऐसे करते थे कि और क्या बोल रहे हैं और मैं एक नज़र उसको देखते थे, गेट अप फ्रॉम हियर एंड गो, दिस आर ऑल एल्डर्स टॉक, यू आर नॉट सपोज टू be here,
Yeah.
and you would never like
Yeah.
to move away. This was, I think, that habit that I picked up from my mother, which she consciously taught us. When elders are talking, children shouldn't be. On the contrary, my mother-in-law was a different, I mean, she had a different approach to this. She said children should be exposed to everything so that they know the good and the bad. Now I understand that that is also a right way of thinking. But इसने जितना मैंने इसको gossip के लिए मना किया, I don't think it is that was that effective now from what I get to
It
see.
is effective. I don't gossip. I don't openly gossip. Gossip किसको नहीं पसंद. Like it's just part of human nature, right? People like to gossip. People like to know about each other's lives. But what I try and inculcate within myself and teach it to our son too is that कि जितना भी गॉसिप हो, अगर कोई इंफॉर्मेशन शेयरिंग भी हो, इट शुड ओनली स्टे बिटवीन टू पीपल. इट इज़ नॉट दैट अगर मैं किसी पार्टी में जा रही हूँ, जैसे आजकल पार्टी कल्चर बहुत हो गया है, पार्टी में जाते ही अरे क्या कर रहे हो, अरे तुमने क्या किया, अच्छा तुमने अभी घर लेने का सोचा है, ओके गुड. इससे पहले कि आप घर लें, 50 फैमिली को पता चल जाता है कि आप घर लेने का सोच रहे हो, राइट? सो वो इन्फॉर्मेशन अगर कोई मुझे ट्रस्ट करके बोल रहा है तो I'm interested in knowing what's in their life. I won't ask them, but अगर कोई share कर रहा है तो it's fine as long as I don't take that information and pass it on to 10 people. I think that is where the gossip becomes harmful. That I do try and avoid. And
बेटा कितना gossip करता है?
वो उसको बहुत पसंद है. वो तो सब पूछता है. वो तो कहता है पार्टी आप कहाँ जा रहे हो, मॉम आप कहाँ जा रहे हो, किसका फोन आया था, किसका मैसेज आया था, उसको सब पता करना है. But yeah, that is one thing. The one thing that I really think that I took very consciously from my parents is my work ethic. Both my mother and father, they both have had excellent work ethic, never called off from work, always on time, very punctual, very dedicated and sincere. So those value systems for work is what I consciously and somewhat subconsciously also imbibed, and I started to practice that even in my career, because of which उन चीज़ों की वजह से I did get good opportunities in my career. I have been like revered and loved by my seniors at work. My peers love me and they respect me and they respect my
Have you ever
opinion.
regretted for being workaholic or whatever, being so conscious about?
The only time I have regretted it is if it has interfered in me taking care of my son. But by God's blessings, and because when you work up to a certain level, your bosses also become very understanding of your work-life balance. That is very important. If you have good work-life balance, then you can balance out everything.
या ये चीज़ जो ये बोल रही है, अर्चना बोल रही है, ये मैंने अपने पेरेंट्स से सीखा in a subtle way ना. They hadn't preached me. उन्होंने बोला नहीं था, ये मैंने सीखा उनको देख के. मेरे जो पापा थे, mother was she was not working, but she was at
You can't
home
say she
taking
was
care.
not working.
No, I'm talking about what you call it as, there is a term for it. What is it called?
Homemaker.
Okay.
Homemaker. We call it homemaker.
Yeah, homemaker. But homemaker's job is much more challenging than a normal person who works at home. And my mother would take care of all of us, and father would never take off, and I would see him work, and even in his work he could have taken a lot of under the table stuff, but he wouldn't do that. So these things which I saw, and I inculcated a part of it, and in a subconscious way. अब जैसे अर्चना अभी बोल रही है, I never realized that this was a thing that we projected, and she took it. ये अब तक तो it was not known to me.
So
Consciously हमने नहीं किया. हाँ.
What is the one thing that you were not happy with the parenting that you had experienced?
Yeah.
And you made sure it was not done to us?
Yeah. One is authoritativeness. I hate it even now, but with age I have sobered a bit. I wouldn't take authority for anybody, and my father was a strict disciplinarian. Mother was also strict, but she was okay with it. I could go and tell her father is saying this, that. I could be a little free with her, not with my father. And उस समय का ये जो जेंडर डिस्क्रिमिनेशन था, ये मुझे बिल्कुल पसंद नहीं था। बस मेरे अंदर वो फेमिनिस्ट वाली वो चीज़ जाग उठती थी हर बार, लड़कियां क्यों नहीं कर सकते थे, बिकॉज आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट लेट अस से 50 odd years बिफोर। एंड उस समय तो ये तो था ही, हमारे घर में नहीं, सबके घर में था, पर मेरे अंदर ये एक्सेप्ट करने की, मेरी सिस्टर यूज्ड टू एक्सेप्ट इट, एंड मेरे अंदर नहीं था। एंड मैं बहुत रिबल करती थी कि मैं और इतनी आर्ग्यू करती थी, इतनी आर्ग्यू करती थी। And I made sure this gender discrimination wouldn't be there when I have children. And by God's grace, I have a son and a daughter. So when I raise them up, I made sure, and the contrary, my son would say, I mean, gender discrimination against the male child.
हाँ, वो कहता था कि माँ मुझे साइकिल करने नहीं देती बाहर, मुझे ज़्यादा बच्चों के साथ बाहर जाके खेलने नहीं देती थी, तो एंड मुझसे घर का काम भी करवाती थी। तो कहता था दिस इज डिस्क्रिमिनेशन अगेंस्ट मेल चाइल्ड। आई रिमेम्बर दैट।
यस, मैं घर का काम उसे करवाती थी, बिकॉज आई ऑलवेज थॉट कि जो घर का काम लेडीज को इसलिए कम रेस्पेक्ट मिलते थे कि घर का काम कर रही है तो कौन सी बड़ी बात है। सी द डिग्निटी ऑफ लेबर बच्चों को सिखाना बहुत ज़रूरी था, ये मेरे अंदर था ही। सो मैंने दोनों का डिग्निटी ऑफ लेबर तब आता है जब उस बच्चे को वो वाला काम करने के लिए आप बोलें जिसके बारे में उसको पता हो, और उस वर्क को वो रेस्पेक्ट करें। एंड ये बट शी ऑलवेज यूज्ड टू से, बाद में ये बोल रही है, you never had that in what
you
do
gave
say?
me a free hand. You gave me a free hand. I never had issues with boys in the class calling me during exam times or otherwise. I've had male friends, not too many friends in general, but even if I had male friends that I need to talk to, I was never like kind of looked at with suspicion कि ये लड़का क्यों phone कर रहा है, you know. So I've never had that, which was good because that in a way has helped me to be very free and open with both kind of friends. Like I still have female friends. I have some male friends as well, and we are very amicable. And I teach this to my son too. This is one thing that I've consciously taken, is that you have to give freedom, but the freedom also has to be. It cannot be like a totally free thing. Like I still don't let my son go for sleepover. अब तो स्लीप ओवर का कल्चर कितना आ गया है, बट आई टेल हिम, आई सेड देर आर सर्टन थिंग्स दैट आई विल नॉट लिमिट यू कॉल योर फ्रेंड्स ओवर, you'll have play dates, and you can do stuff that you like, but no sleepovers, because that to me is a safety issue, which you always have been very big on.
Yeah.
And the other thing that I just remembered was that because of all these things, when you used to teach us, a lot of things I also imbibed very subconsciously without even knowing. जैसे my grandma, जैसे my grandmother, my mother's mother, we never used to stay a lot with her, and when she passed away, I was hurt. I remember her till date. But there was this one small habit that I was like, oh my God, yaar, ye habit my party had, and I want to keep her alive with me. So the best thing that I could do was, she used to recite Lalita Sahasranamam. If people know, that's a very famous South Indian chant, extremely powerful, and it really energizes you.
It's not a South Indian chant, it is Sanskrit chant.
Okay, but a lot of South Indians listen to it, so maybe the South Indian audience knows. But Lalita Sahasranamam is a very famous chant. So I started listening to it because मुझे एक चीज थी कि how I was talking to my husband and I said, how can I keep my grandparents alive, not just in my thoughts but in my being, is by picking up at least one habit, which I think as audience you all can also try. What is that one habit that you know from any one of your family members or a friend who's no more with you, that you want to keep alive with you? That I think is a very great way to kind of pass on to the next generation and keep them alive. So I think that was extremely helpful.
Yeah, that is great. And with the generation gap they're talking about, what do you think has become obsolete? The habits that which you
Nobody. Yeah, the thing that I think has become obsolete is definitely being a lot more authoritative. Authoritativeness, like मैंने बोल दिया इसलिए करना है, that I think is obsolete all over the world.
मैंने बोल दिया
Because-
तो बोल दिया।
हाँ, मैंने बोल दिया तो बोल दिया, बट क्यों का जवाब नहीं है। अगर आप अपने बच्चे को या किसी भी रिलेशनशिप में किसी को भी कुछ करने को कह रहे हैं, इफ यू आर जस्ट सेइंग इट, मैंने इसलिए करना है कि मैंने बोल दिया, देन नो रिलेशनशिप विल बी सक्सेसफुल,
That is true.
be it a child and a parent, or be it even a husband wife or any other relationship. So I think that is extremely obsolete, I think, in today's world. And the other thing that I think is very obsolete is that there are only a few career options. That as parents to the children is the biggest discussion कि मेरा बच्चा बड़ा होके क्या करेगा.
True.
So I think that freedom of choosing their passion over just being a sheep in a herd has become, that mentality has definitely changed, and I think it's changed for the better, because now, like, I'm in healthcare. I tell my son, you can do anything you want. I know the pros and cons of healthcare. You don't have to be in healthcare. If you want to do something else that you know can help you be happy and make money. Don't get me wrong, it is important to have a good living, right? We can't just live out of passion, but if you can make your passion to something that can be monetized and that helps you live a good life, I think that's great.
Yeah, and one thing I remember as we are discussing, मुझे याद रहा कि जो मैंने सबकॉन्शियसली अपनी मदर से जो पिकअप किया था कि आई टोल्ड यू आई वाज वेरी आर्ग्यूमेंटेटिव, एंड आई वुड से कि मदर अगर, और वो समय शी वुड से कि इतना बोल रही है, इतनी जवाब दे रही है, अगर तुम्हारी सास को ऐसे जवाब देगी तो तुम्हें एक थप्पड़ मारेगी। तो आई वुड से क्यों वो थप्पड़ मारेगी तो मेरा हाथ कहाँ जाएगा, फूल तोड़ने थोड़ी ना जाएगा। सो दिस वाज द टाइप ऑफ आर्ग्यूमेंट, बट वंस आई गॉट मैरिड and then I changed a lot, and nobody told me to change. It was because I saw my mother being calm in the most adverse situations. I also subconsciously adopted that for the good of the family, for the peace of the family. I think certain things which I didn't like, actually, that part of my mother's act and attitude I didn't like. I wanted her to fight back, but I couldn't do when I faced the same situation, because I understood at that point of time being quiet and for the good of the family is more important than being assertive. जो अपनी चीज बात तो बोल सकते हैं, लड़ाई तो कर सकते हैं, उसका नतीजा क्या होगा, उसका नतीजा से are you okay with it? तो ये वाली that was very important, which I got it.
Yeah.
So
basically, for the viewers, this is an important thing to think of. I'll leave you with a very important term that I want you all to Google. It's called intergenerational transmission. Basically, ये जो हम सारी बातें अभी कर रहे थे, उसका एक fancy term है intergenerational transmission. हम लोग कहते हैं ना generational trauma. Let's not look at the negative. What are you transmitting? So I think that's a good way to reflect on what you have picked up, what you are passing on to your future generation, and just be a little bit more mindful. Walk the talk. Don't say anything that you don't mean. Mean what you say. That's it.
yeah,
Keep it
thank you.
simple.
Keep it simple. That's true. Yeah. Thank you, Archana. We had wonderful discussion.
Thank you, Mom, and I'm very proud of you all for doing what you're doing, and best wishes to you, and may you have wonderful, wonderful, wonderful success.
Oh, thanks a ton. Okay, thank you so much, viewers, for viewing, and please like, share, and subscribe our channel. Bye.
Bye.